Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Tricia here from Smith's Crafty Creations, and I'm a UK, I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. So, coming on with a little special project today. Now, this is a challenge that one of my lovely teams set. We'll all take turns setting a different challenge in the team group of Smithy Stampers. And there's a new challenge every month. So, the lovely Margaret has set this challenge, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it today. Now it's called a Seagull Fold. So one of my other lovely team, crafty little Gemma, had done a little mini version. So I studied the picture and I thought I'm going to try and figure this out without reading a tutorial. So just by looking at the image. So I've done my own measurements. This was practice bits. Didn't actually work, but I got there in the end. So now what I'm using today is Soft Suede, which is a retiring cardstock colour, and He's the Man Designer Series paper. Now this He's the Man suite only costs $64.50. It's retiring. It's a really good one for male or anybody that likes camping and beers and stuff like that. So you get the cling stamp set, you get the dies, you get the gorgeous rustic metallic adhesive back dots, and you get He's the Man papers. So I think I've got about a packet and a half of this. There is a sheet inside that has lots of bits that you can pop out. They're already die cut, little die cut pop outs. So that is a paper there, and I'm going to try and concentrate on using up some of my retired stuff this month while I wait on my new goodies coming. Yeah, right, so I have cut out and prepared all the bits. First of all though, please remember, if you're shopping online between now and the 17th of April, please enter this hostess code at checkout, and my little shop link is here, but I'll also pop it up on the screen just now. And yeah, happy shopping. Really appreciate all you guys that order through me. Right, okay, so are you ready? Now this is a 6x6 card because I wanted it to be fabulous and big. Okay, so I've got all the bits cut out and I've added a little bit extra bit on. So first of all, you want a 6x6 card front. Okay, so I have done a 1/4 of an inch difference in each of my measurements. Now I will be typing this up as a Freebie Friday tutorial, so look out for that coming. If you can join in with my MailChimp email group, you'll get the Freebie Fridays. It's every other Friday. I send a freebie PDF in the hopes that I share it with you guys first before it goes out to the wider public, just as a thank you for being on my mailing list. So, and it's not overly spammy, I promise. I think I send an email every couple of weeks, if that. It's 2 or 3 times a month at the most. So, matte one layer is black on this card. We've got the soft suede as the main colour. So, what we need to do is, so this is 6x6. Put that to the side. We need 2 lengths of card. Okay, now these measure, what did I cut these at? 6 inches by 10 inches. Okay, and what we want to do on both of these is we want to score at 2 inch, 4 inch and 7 inch. So can you see that? There's 1, 2, 3 score lines. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to fold it. So we want to fold mountain, then a valley, like so. And then the biggest section, make sure the biggest panel is at the right hand side for this bit. It folds in itself, like so. Okay, so it's going to be like this. And then we're going to stick the front panel on here. Okay, so that closes underneath like so. Okay, so that's the left side. You do the opposite for the second piece. So what we have got is the biggest panel folds into the left, and then we have a valley and then a mountain, like so. Now I don't know if you can see this. You can see how it's coming together, like so. It's really easy peasy, guys, really easy peasy. So what we need to do is we need to mat and layer. Ignore these bigger panels, we're not covering them, we're covering the 2x6, the 2x6, and the, what is this measure? Can't remember what this measures. I think this is 3x6, is it? Yeah, 3x6. So again, I've got all the little layers and what have you cut. So let's do this just now. Now I have got plain black for the matte layer. Now I need to cut these down because these are two. Is that the right bits? Hang on, I've got the wrong bits here. Okay, so we need, I'm just going to pop these side by side like so, just to let you see what I'm doing. I don't know how the little extra bits fell in there. So basically what you want is, you want 4 of the slimmer panels and 2 of the larger panel. Okay, and then what we're going to do is, I have cut this, it's directional. So this side goes here because it's a flowing, you see that? It's all flowing. So just bear that in mind when you are cutting, that you're getting it, the pattern matching up if that's what your goal is. Okay, so there we go. Right, now I will just chat away and we'll chat away to myself. What I'll do is I will slow down, I will speed up this section of me popping all the mats and layers on, okay? So I'll see you in a wee minute. Welcome back, guys. Right, hopefully that didn't make you too dizzy. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fold in each of these bits, and then what we need to do is we need to attach our 6x6 panel on the front. Okay, so I'm just going to use wet glue. I'm just going to marry up the edges like so. Okay, fold back on itself and you can see how that's coming together. Okay, do the same for this. I do apologise if I'm going out of shot slightly. Still trying to get used to my new setup. Okay, there we go. Give it a wee burnish. And you can see it's coming together. Yay! How exciting. Okay, let's put the mats and layers on. Oops. So, like I say, 1/4 of an inch difference in increment for the borders just allows us to see that gorgeous paper and gorgeous colours. Did I want to put that side down? Yes, I did. So mat 1 is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Mat 2, which is a designer series paper, is 5.5 by 5.5. These are 1 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then 1.5 by 5.5, and then this one is 2 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then 2.5 by 5.5. Okay, now what I thought I would do is I'd do something a little different. So I have worked out a layer to go on the front. Now I have only done 1/8 of an inch. I might make that shorter actually, or should I just leave it? I think I'll just leave it. So the diamond panel is 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and then 3 3/4 for this bit here. Now you could make it, I think my initial plan was I was going to make this very vanilla, and then you could stamp on it or what have you, but I changed my mind. So you can have it like this, or you can have it like that. Okay, so let's glue this down, and then I'll decide if it's going to be a diamond or if it's going to be a square, because that I have not decided yet. Okay. Oops. I think I'll do it square. Let me see. Hang on. Let me see how it looks. I'm trying to figure out how it will look on your mantelpiece. I'm going to do it square. Square seems to be more appealing. Now, you could pop this on with dimensionals, give it even more 3D effect. However, I am not fussy for that. Ta-da! And you will see that this folds in here, this folds in here, and then you can send it as a 6x6 card in an envelope. Obviously, I think this is going to go through as large letter, but that's okay too. And then it opens up like so, and ta-da! Brilliant. Now time to decorate. So, where is my... Now, I don't actually have the stamp set or the dies for this, but I do have the die cut pop outs that came on the sheet. So what I will do is I'll see if I can decorate these, decorate the front with these. And you know what I'm going to do? I am going to, I'm not going to put anything on the back actually. Best Dad Award. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Looking Sharp. Hope your day is a grand adventure. Nice work. You're a champ. There's lots. Cheers to all your years. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. What have we got here? Oh, this is a little die cut piece. Don't know where that came from. We have these lovely banners as well. This could be, you could actually white emboss on there. And put that, hang on, where's my, give me a wee second because I've lost my not my life. Right, because I've got my other phone on, you see, to let me see that my position's okay for the actual video. And of course the video disappeared there, so it is still recording though. Yep, great, super, super duper. Right, now if you've got white pigment ink from Stampin' Up, you can use that as well. However, I think I will simply stamp happy birthday on here. Okay, but we need dimensionals to pop it up a little bit prettier. Still don't know what I've done with my normal size dimensionals. They're lying about somewhere, but I'll use these little minis in the meantime. They still do the same job, and these ones actually last longer because there's so much more in a packet. However, they can be footery. So if you don't have a take your pick tool or a pokey tool that helps take these off, then maybe you should go with the bigger ones if you've got issues with your hands. Right, cheers to all your years. I'm going to pop that on there. Love it. I love it. And then this, we will stamp in soft suede. Let me grab some more of these little tickets. Let's see. I mean, you can make this as fancy as you like, but I'm going for simple today. So, give me a second. Till I find my soft suede. So, I am in the middle of tidying out all my retiring stuff. here's the soft side. So I've got these separate from all the colours because these are retiring soon. Right, now what I need to see is which sentiment should I use. So let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what I have. Now this is a great set. This is Best Family Ever. So I think I'm going to use the Happy Birthday here. And then I could always add a specific audience to it later. Does that make sense? Okay, let's see. Where's the Happy Birthday? Here it is. Oh, I've not used this one yet. Oh, that's a Brucey bonus. Sometimes I think it's good to just randomly pick a stamp set. Right. Let's do this. So, Happy Birthday. This is a little square block. This is out of one of the kits. This is the blocks you'll get in a kit, the fully inclusive kits. They're really good. Usually I save them up. I've got this one. I think this was one of my first ones. But I usually save them up and I gift them out when I do my own creative crafting kits. Right, put this back. Highly recommend this. You're going to keep this in your stash forever. This is called Best Family Ever. Right, okay, so let's do this. Da, 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 da. Oh, I like it, I like it. Right, let's get some dimensionals on the back. Okay, 4's plenty. So, what I was telling you about pokey tool, you just stab it in and kind of lift it away and it collects them all together. Great for not making a mess. Okay, let's put this here. Is this in the middle? Yep. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Now it's nice and simple, but you could put any of these little extra bitties. It depends on what designer series paper pattern you're choosing. There's other ones that's got tools and what have you on them, so you could use the tools. We've got little arrows. You know, there's lots you can do. Got little stars. Oh, if I can pick them up. Little stars that coordinate as well. Different colours in the suite. But I think that's too busy to the eye, so I'm just going to keep it nice and simple. So, I'd actually thought about doing an album with this set of papers. I might do. So folks, there is my version of a Seagull card. Quite proud that I managed to do the measurements by myself, albeit I had a few boo-boos with my practice cardstock. But I do have all the measurements ready to be typed up. And what I usually do is I usually do a diagram as well. So I've got all the measurements here, etc. So I'm looking forward to typing that up. So there we go. Now, the team do, one random name will be picked out to win a prize in my team group. And then, yeah, they get a prize. So it keeps people going and it keeps us challenging ourselves. But look at that. Isn't that fabulous? It is just fabulous. Now, if you're wanting somewhere to write on, however, you could put 2 panels on the back of white or what have you. Or you could put it on the inside here. It's entirely up to you. But imagine that sat on someone's mantelpiece or windowsill. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm going to try and be the queen of fancy folds this year. I'm going to try and step out of my comfort zone, do more challenging cards. Use up more of my supplies because the bigger the card, the more you use. And I've got to get through all my stock. So yeah, like I say, thank you so much for supporting me today. If you want to get in touch at all, here is my email address. Feel free to email me, connect on Facebook, any social media platform. I've got a VIP customer group on Facebook. You're welcome to join that if you're a customer of mine. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel too. That would mean the world. Yeah, hopefully I've inspired you today. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thank you, folks. See you later.